Gaysa Radio, where you are family. I'm Rian, and we are talking to Warren Witcher, the managing director of Out TV. How did Out TV come about?
Morning, Rian. Firstly, thank you for having me on the show. It's a great honor to be on such an established media play within the South African landscape, so I really appreciate it. RTV, geez, labor of love, eh? 6-year story. I mean, we applied for a pay TV license back in 2012, had to jump through 4 years worth of regulatory hoops for a CASA, and we finally issued a license in late 2015. Since then, it's been a constant discussion with various other stakeholders, including broadcasters, telco companies, etc., to get a platform deal going so we could get the channel up and running. So, I mean, RTV is definitely not just a new player in the market. It's something we've been working on for the last 6 years.
How is the brand growing?
Fantastically well. So obviously, when we're part of the global RTV brand, which is obviously headquartered out of North America, and I mean globally, RTV is growing at an amazing rate. I mean, they've just launched this year alone in Australia, New Zealand, Argentina, Germany, and they've just done a global deal with Amazon to take them to another 28 countries, and then obviously South Africa. So I mean, the brand itself globally is growing fantastically well. Obviously, it's a brand new brand within the South African market, but if this last month is anything to go by, it's going gangbusters. I mean, the positive sentiment has been absolutely overwhelming.
So you started this channel 6 years ago. Tell us more about that.
For sure, we did. So when we applied for a pay TV license back in 2012, we immediately entered into a partnership with the global RTV network, and it's always been our intention to launch the brand and the channel in the country.
And then a month ago, this actually happened, and you say it's been a thundering success.
Thundering success. And I mean, I must commend DSTV as our broadcast partner. They've been fantastic. They've done everything in their power to make RTV as successful as it can be.
On what packages on DSTV is the channel viewable?
At the moment, it's only on DSTV Premium and Compact Plus, but we are in discussions to bring it onto Compact as well, because there's been overwhelming feedback from the market that they'd like the channel on Compact. So the idea is to have it in as broad a variety of bouquets as possible. But for now, it's only on Premium and Compact Plus.
For South Africans, this is a huge step. How does our TV add diversity and inclusion?
For me, it's really got to do with the stories. You know, like, I mean, you can only watch the same thing on TV so many times. Our TV brings a completely fresh and new perspective. The other thing is that obviously it tackles issues like, you know, homophobia in the media, trans representation in the media. When we all know the story, you know, there's, you know, our existing broadcasters, they take the plunge and they create stories with LGBT characters or themes, but then they put it on at 10 o'clock at night. So, you know, it helps address those types of issues. So it just puts it out there for everyone who's interested. It's great entertainment, and, you know, it's something different and fresh in the market. So we're very proud of that.
Content-wise, what can we expect to see on it?
So, you know, because it was a pop-up channel just for the month of October, it was very difficult to invest in local content. So the channel at the moment is pretty much all international, but that will change. That being said, though, the international content is absolutely fantastic. I mean, RTV Global has been in operation for 16 years. They've cornered the market within the LGBT space. Everything from fantastic movies to drama series, reality shows, travel, lifestyle, fashion, all the rest. So at the moment, the schedule is actually pretty cool. I mean, Monday nights are our drama series nights. We've got great shows like Wentworth and Hit and Miss. Tuesday, we've got some of the British classics like Queer as Folk. Wednesdays are drag nights. So Wednesdays, we've got Big Frida, Dragula, as you mentioned, which is a fantastic show. It's the global search to find the next super monster, which is really, really exciting. Thursdays are independent movie nights. Fridays is reality TV, which has got shows like Finding Prince Charming and those kind of things. Saturdays are a hodgepodge of everything. So we've got things from pet programming to lifestyle programming to travel programming. Sundays are documentaries. So we've got the very, very successful Outspoken documentary series on a Sunday. And then we've also got an RTV original series called Sex and Violence with Oscar winner Olympia Dukakis. It's a show around rape survivors, etc., etc. Very hard-hitting, very powerful show. So the schedule is really, really, really strong at the moment. But if we become a permanent fixture on DSTV, obviously we're going to start investing in local content and start telling South African stories. So I'm very excited to see how the schedule is going to change going forward.
What are your long-term goals? Are you going to go on longer than a month?
So we're in discussions with DSTV at the moment to make the channel permanent. We're just going through the commercials, et cetera, et cetera. Obviously, the point of the pop-up was to test the market appetite. And I mean, the overwhelming feedback and sentiment has been, yes, there's a clear market desire for the channel, which is great. That's the first step. Now it's about, bedding down schedules, EBG slots, bookcase carriage, all those kind of things, which we're busy with. And I mean, Multichoice, like I said previously, has been absolutely amazing. So yes, the intention is to have the channel permanently on air, as well as introduce, subscription on demand services and over-the-top services in partnership with a couple of the telcos. So we're in discussions with Vodacom and Telkom at the moment as well to try and get the channel and the content distributed as widely as possible. So things are looking exciting, very exciting.
Can you talk more about the plans for local content?
Yes, of course. So, I mean, obviously, as a subscription license holder, we're obligated to carry local content over the long term. Unfortunately, the license condition is only 10%. We looking to invest significantly more in local content. We reckon about between 30 and 40% of the channel as local content would be the perfect mix. And I mean, if I can tell you the amount of proposals for ideas and stories you received just in this last month, you wouldn't believe me. Hundreds and hundreds. So there's a clear indication that the market has really strong ideas and really strong stories that they want to tell, and that's what we're going to invest in. Well, that's the idea.
Will our TV be partnering with other existing media players?
Yes, of course. I mean, the whole idea is not to eat anybody's lunch. It's just to try and make the community stronger. So, I mean, I personally have been meeting many existing media players over the last couple of weeks, building relationships, et cetera, and looking for ways that how we can create a whole that's stronger than the sum of its parts. So, I mean, there's many ways to look at that. There's co-production opportunities. There's co-commercial opportunities. We're definitely looking to build strong relationships with existing players and seeing exactly what we can make of this market. So, yes, definitely.
Where can people find out about our TV on DSTV? Channel
198 on DSTV. And I mean, for any other information, they're welcome to check out the website at www.outtv.za.com. All the information, schedule, show synopses, trailers, etc. are on the website. I'm sure that everybody will find something to watch.
Great stuff. Warren, thank you.
Rian, thank you again. I really appreciate the opportunity.
Gaysa Radio, where you are family. I'm Rian, and that was Warren Witcher, the managing director of Our TV, talking to us.